Hey, Patty G, over here. Somehow I gotta make all this fit in a space that's 25 by 29 by 33, right here under my table saw. Hey, welcome back to Patty G DIY. It's been a while in the making, but I finally got my small dust collection system ready to go. My main goals in this project were, number one, it's got to work. If it doesn't work, then it's kind of a moot point. And it had to fit in the space under the outfeed portion of my table saw table. You can look at that episode where I built this thing. And another goal, since I'm using the smaller of the two Harbor Freight dust pumps, as I call them, which is only 1 horsepower and 600 plus CFM, I wanted to keep all the piping and all the hoses to a minimum. And I wanted to make use of every square inch in this table. I didn't want this to be wasted space. And I wanted to use a dust separator system like a cyclone. And I wanted to use blast gates to direct the flow, because I've got other tools over here that I want to temporarily attach to when I'm using those. So I think it turned out just fine. Let's take a look. So the heart of the system is this Harbor Freight 31810 dust collector system. This is a smaller version of the two that Harbor Freight sell. This one is 1 horsepower and 600 CFM, and the other one is 2 horsepower, and I don't know the CFM on that, probably close to double this. So this is not the pump to use in a large installation with lots of feet of pipe and a lot of tools. This is, on the other hand, perfect for my needs, which is a compact dust collection system. I did a video on this guy, an unboxing, and I make a few mods to it. You can check those out. Basically, it's removing these screens that cover this input and the output ports because they will get stopped up. I seal the flanges around where the motor mounts and around the input side over here. That's a 4-inch in and a 4-inch out. It comes with an adapter. I'll put links to my video and this dust collector in the comments section below. The next component in the mini dust collection system is this manifold I built. These two blast gates will connect to the tools. One of them's adapted to 2.5 inches. So the 4-inch goes to the table saw, and the 2.5-inch connects to my miter saw and these tools behind me. And the manifold is capped off with a PVC cap on this end. The trick was to get this thing compact enough to fit underneath this space. Took lots of trial, lots of fitting and refitting and cutting and trimming and all this. More on that later. So I also wanted to use a dust collector, a separator, cyclone type deal, and according to my own standards, it has to fit inside here. I found a 20-gallon Brute trash can. And I built your standard dust collection system using an input and an output elbow. So I get this balanced. This is the output side that goes to the dust collector. And this is the input side that comes from the manifold. Does it work? I've only used it a little bit. But yes, it works. So I also found some foam at Lowe's that had an adhesive back to it. And I cleaned the can with alcohol and then attached this after it dried, and it's really on there. So I'm tickled the way that turned out. I'm really pleased with this dust collection system. I was afraid it was just too small, but as it turns out, the 20-gallon can with its 1 horsepower 600 CFM pump seems to be a pretty sweet combination. As a matter of fact, I'm not even running the bag on the output of the blower. I will, but I wanted to get all this back in place, tightened down, everything squared away, and then I'll put the bag on it last. Last but not least, yes, I'm using 2.5 inch hose to come from the 2.5 inch port on the manifold to go to my other tools, which I'm adapting all the tools to 2.5 inches. So there's one hose fits all. Then I've adapted the table saw from 2.5 to 4 inch with a little short hose that goes to the manifold. Using stainless clamps. So I'm going to get a couple of thumb screw clamps so I can take the hoses off the dust collector and lift that out a little bit easier. Now, I just got to make it all fit again. I'll bring you around here so you can see. Let's go with it. But you guys saw me do a little vacuuming. I'm going to check the filter bag on the pump itself and see if we got any debris in it. So that's some pretty fine stuff. Looks like all the heavier chunks ended up in a separator, as we saw before when I showed you. So there you have it. My compact dust collection system is working like I wanted it to. And just want to thank you guys for sticking around and watching this video. I hope it was helpful to you. Listen, if you like my channel, hit subscribe. Like the videos, share, etc., etc. Comment. Love your comments below. And if you got any questions about why I did what I did in this video, just post them below. So I am going to put some links in the comments below too, so check those out. As always, thanks for watching. God bless. We'll see you later.